Hearing loss is the second most prevalent health issue globally, with 48 million Americans suffering from hearing loss. And since May is Better Hearing and Speech Month, we're already looking forward to begin the conversation about catching it early and why that makes all of the difference. Joining me now is Dr. Branda, and Harvey Patterson. Gentlemen, welcome to our show. And again, I'm glad we're addressing this because hearing issues is one of those things that people don't want to talk about because usually it means signs of aging, so people try to avoid it. Why was this message important for you to talk about today, Doctor?
So it is important because people feel there's a stigma with hearing loss. But when you really think about it, it's so obvious to others and can affect you in so many ways. If you start to feel that you're saying what more frequently, or you think other people might be mumbling, but it's actually you don't necessarily want to admit it, but there's a problem with the hearing, and there's a lot of things you can do about that. And it can be critically important because there may be some underlying health issues. There's even been association with cognitive decline, so it's something you want to act on.
And Harvey, I want to bring you in. When were you diagnosed, or what were you noticing before you went ahead and got the diagnosis from a doctor?
I was noticing issues with communication with my family members, and it really hit home with me with my grandson. His voice hadn't changed yet, so that's the part of hearing I'd lost, and he had asked me to attend a track meet that was very important to him. And I didn't attend because I didn't hear him. And it caused him to ask the question that really hurt afterwards. He said, "Don't you love me anymore? You missed my track meet." And that just went right to the heart, and I knew I had to do something about it then.
And Doctor, I'm curious. Obviously, we have an example there by Harvey, but why is it people do? They don't want to go get that diagnosis. Should people see you regularly and make sure they're getting their hearing checked regularly? Or what do you recommend for the average person out there that maybe they notice themselves saying what a little bit more?
When you start to notice that, add a hearing check into your annual medical evaluation. So when you go to see your physician, make a hearing check part of that. Start seeing a hearing care professional, because what can really happen also is you might start to withdraw socially. It gets hard to communicate when you don't hear well. It's work. And if you start to back out, you become much more reclusive. It can have negative impacts at work. And there's a lot of great solutions. The earlier you can get amplified, you can start keeping the brain more active. And the technology out there, we focus on miniaturization. We make very small hearing aids, and these do a world of good to help you hear conversations, enjoy speech and background noise, enjoy listening to your own voice, have your phone stream directly to your ears. There's so many options out there to help you hear better and then stay engaged with friends, family, and coworkers.
And making sure and getting to those track meets, as Harvey already attested to. And Harvey, I want to talk with you, of course. Well, how has your life changed since getting the diagnosis?
Life is just much better now. I didn't realize how much I was withdrawing from situations, from conversations. My life is better at work. I used to have to call another engineer out to talk on the phone to factories and then tell me what they were saying because I couldn't understand. And that made me feel very inferior. Being the senior engineer, I started wondering if I could really do the job anymore. But now I know I can, because I can stream that conversation right into my hearing aids.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. And once again, where can people go for more information?
So we have a lot of information at our website. It's signiausa.com/it's your choice.
Well, I'm glad we're getting this information out, and hopefully we can help some people out there. Again, thank you for your time, gentlemen.